Well, now we're in a position where we just need to start hauling meat out of here. The llamas can carry about 1 elk in a trip. And so today, Brian is going to take the kids and haul some meat back to the trailhead. And Curtis and I are going to split up because he still has a deer tag and I still have an elk tag. So I'm going to totally new country. Curtis is going to go back to an old haunt where we've seen some nice bucks. I think that's all I got, Jason.
You sure?
I don't know. I'm a little worried about what happens if we shoot another elk and another deer. Because I feel like then it's just like, well, I'm not worried about it, but it's just going to be a lot of work. It's already a lot of work. That's what we came here for, I suppose. So, and knowing us, I'd say the chances of something else dying in the next 4 days is like fairly high, just because there's a lot of game around here, and we walk around enough, eventually you're going to trip and fall into something. So, but we'll see what happens. It's a little squally out right now. Went from like sunny to a whiteout. And it'll be back sunny again here in a minute. So this morning, we're gonna head up and try and find a deer. Back up behind me here, we've kind of dubbed it the mule deer spot because we've seen way more deer back up here. And the way the weather's been and with other factors, I mean, we're seeing more and more animals starting to show up. So nobody's been back in here as far as we can tell in the last couple days. So we're gonna head back in and see if we can find a big old buck. Our new spot here. A herd of elk just popped out of the trees. I can see one branch pole so far. So the long shot worked. Brand new spot. Kind of took a bit of a risk. And boom, there's elk. There's the other one. If that's the same herd I saw yesterday, which it might be, not sure if I'm interested in shooting him yet or not, but maybe we could get a closer look and make it a game time decision. So we gotta cruise. Oh fuck. Hold on, he's coming up. It's a different bull. I think there's a bigger bull coming up from the bottom. I don't know, I just saw flashing, but I think that's him that bugled just, or chuckled just, oh, there he is. That was pretty fun, watching those two small bulls spar. And that bigger bull, he's off in the timber up there, bugling every once in a while. He thinks he's pretty big stud. But those elk have gone up and just bedded down up on that ridge up there. And I'm not real excited about trying to go sneaking on them right now. I could probably call one of the smaller bulls out with one of my cow calls, but I'm not real excited about shooting any of those bulls right now. So I'm gonna go head back to our glassing spot from this morning. And just hang out and see what starts moving. It's an overcast day, starting to spit a little bit of snow, so I think these elk will be up and moving around kind of throughout the day. So I think we've got a chance of finding something else. Hopefully something a little bigger. About the time it starts to go, it just... Dude. Okay, calm winds. Come on. Get started. Come on, baby. Stay lit long enough to get some of those sticks going. Let's get some ice on there. It was snowing like 20 seconds ago. There was a 0% chance of moisture today. It's been a little squally here this afternoon. But nothing's like sticking, not enough snow. So now we're just hunkered down underneath this tree here waiting for it to stop. And kind of, if it clears up, which it looks like it might, as soon as it clears up, maybe these elk will start bumping out again, get a little hungry, come out and try and grab a bite. So the waiting game continues. And also the napping game. That might continue as well. Sometimes hunting is like, it's just like waiting around patiently in the same spot for like hours and hours and hours. At least hunting in like October is for me. That's what we did yesterday. That's what we're doing today. And just like watching the same country for hours and hours. It works. Stuff pops out. But it's not the most action-packed type of hunting. And it sometimes means that you have to watch us taking naps, which is really boring film. I can't think of anything more boring than watching somebody sleep.
We just cut to a 30-minute segment of you sleeping now.
Need to like add some like awesome music to our napping, our midday napping sequences. Make like a video montage of napping with like some Metallica or 9 Inch Nails in it, then it would be more entertaining. I wonder if Curtis shot some today. I don't think we'd be able to hear him from here. Maybe, but maybe not. Alright. Back to napping.
Yeah, well, we've spent most of the day hunkered down, hiding out from the weather. We've had snow and crazy cold wind. So we've had fires and like just been super lazy today. It's getting to that time in the evening where everything should be milling around. Something interesting though, I filled my elk tag last night. Now we're up here looking for deer. And all we've seen today are elk. And not one deer. And every day we've been seeing like at least 10, 15 deer, it seems like. Hopefully that means that the one deer we see is a big giant buck. So we'll see what we find tonight.
It's a little squally out right now. Went from like sunny to a whiteout. And it'll be back sunny again here in a minute. Or not, I don't know. But we still got this bull. There's still a bull bugling. Been bugling all day up this drainage here. And just kind of waiting to see what they do. It's getting towards evening here, so hopefully they pop out again tonight. Make a decision about whether or not I want to try and kill them this time.
Just we've got a little snow squall coming through. Kind of cool. You'd think it'd start moving animals around, but it's been dead. See what happens. I'm assuming this passes. We'll see what happens. We're in kind of a neat little perch here. Mostly out of the wind. Hidden.
So I think the last footage you saw was of me laying down, drawn down on a bull, and there was a small bull and a couple of bigger bulls, and I was waiting for a bigger bull to come out, and snow squall came through, and visibility went to pretty much zero, so until dark. So now we're back at camp. Did not get a shot on a bull, but it was pretty close. And now it's a little snowy, a little windy, so we got some weather. Don't know how that'll affect the animals, but I'm hungry, so I want to go eat some dinner. And tomorrow's another day. This elk that we lost last night in the snowstorm are in the exact same spot that we last saw. They're just bedded down on the open slope out there. Not quite up beaten yet.